Hey guys, welcome to the studio. The A studio is still under construction. The project is on hold due to the fabric. I explained it yesterday. LEDs, I got a new delivery. Also that the guy screwed up again and sent me the wrong ones again a second time. I can't believe it. But I don't want to complain today. I will leave this room and forget about it for a couple of days and just go back to music making and concentrating on other stuff until I have a replacement for the LEDs, a replacement for the fabric, and then it's back to studio construction.
Baby, think of the things that I'll do to you. Things that I'll do to you. Things that I'll do to you.
I'm all done making music. It was a pleasure. I forgot how much fun it is and how much I need making music. I was just constructing, and I get very angry if things are not working out, and like making music calms me down again. That's like my safe thing to do in life that like just keeps me in check. I just enjoy it so much. So I think moving on forward with the studio construction, I will at least like half of the day make music, half of the day construct, and this way find a balance but still advance with the project. And I don't have a lot of time, to be honest, because I need to head back home in an hour. And there's like a game waiting for me, The Last of Us Part 2. So if the next couple of videos will suffer a little, you know why. Today we'll do something extra special. A lot of you asked me to present you my very early first songs. And I got a bunch of them. Gigabytes and gigabytes and gigabytes full of old songs. So we'll pick like 5, maybe more. I'll tell you when I made them, what I was thinking, and you can judge how bad they are. So it's like a reverse track submit kind of. You get to judge this time and can trash me in the comments. Let's see, the oldest project, or not project, the oldest bounce I can find. That one is old. I made it with Gordon. Some of you might remember Gordon, a good friend. We started together making music. He was smart and stopped. I'm still in this game. And Gazillion, yes. Like, I'd say it's like a progressive house track from, 10 years ago. Crazy. I actually like it. It's actually also not that far away from the stuff I'm doing right now again with the pluggy synth kind of stuff. That's not too bad. Like, the mixing is alright. I mean, if you consider that it's 10 years old and that I was producing that in a tiny small studio with tiny shitty speakers with no room acoustics. I mean, it's possible. It just takes a lot longer. Let's see if I can find something older. Ooh, yes. I found a folder of unfinished old songs, so it gets even shittier. I remember that one. I sampled an interview of Usher. So the voice you hear in there is Usher pitched down talking in an interview. I think this one was even released. And you can hear I definitely like to open up the cutoff at the end of a break. But where is that weird? That stuff is weird. I actually produced an entire album back then. Let's see, how old is this one? 2008. So that's like early stuff. Very experimental actually for my kind of music. I actually like that. It's dark, it's deep, it's pluggy, it rocks. I remember that one. I think I only had Logic plugins back then, and I think I made the main sound with the ESP, which is integrated into Logic. And like, I just played a random rhythm, it's not really a melody, and it's shifting to the beat. So it's not like in the 4 to the floor, like the MIDI file is a little shorter, so every bar changes and drifts, which makes it kind of interesting, although not a whole lot is happening. Just a steady bass underneath. And I think there are parts where it goes into like a drum and bass kind of direction almost. It's just like playing with like timings and rhythms. Delays. Just random stuff. I talked into a mic, pitched it down, delayed it a lot. And I got like 16 more tracks in that kind of style. Was a side project, never got released. All songs finished. Actually, all songs finished. I don't know what to do with it. There's even more. I think there's also another one with my voice in it. That's me. I don't care. Yeah, it's very dark, experimental, weird, doesn't fit any kind of style. But I sometimes use these old tracks in the vlog just because they sometimes fit to the atmosphere. And then I got a song that actually is from my Ghost production time. I've never actually played this in context to anyone because like it's secret, top secret. But since the person never paid and never fulfilled the contract, I own the song, so I can play it to you. I can't tell you who I actually produced it for, but if you think back 6-7 years, a German producer, it's just a DJ, actually just a brand project, I made this very deep, dark techno track for him. Very dark. No melodies, just rhythms. A lot of effect sounds, rising, falling, popping up here and there. Noise, always good. Ooh, that one is old. That one is super old. That's the oldest I can present you without trying to make my old iMac work again. It doesn't work, unfortunately. I could play even older stuff. But this one right here is very old, 2007. That's really, honestly, like one of the first songs I ever made with Logic. I used to have Reason. Was it Reason? Yeah, the weird one where you have to flip it to pull the cables and sidechain. I just used it for 3-4 weeks, got annoyed by it, got Logic, of course a cracked version. And that one right there was probably the first song I actually finished. And it's from an older area where like electro house was a huge big thing, which is actually the electronic kind of music that got me into all of this. Also, if you remember, some of the early Deadmau5 songs were very electro house heavy, like distorted saw bass lines. It sounds so weird. The kick, I would never even use a kick like that. Ooh. Vocal sample, percussion, offbeat bass, some loops. You can clearly hear that those are loops. To the breakdown, vocals, delayed, looped up. Oh, wait, the sound is really cool. Yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, a lot has changed The mixing is awful, the sound selection... The main sounds are actually alright, but the processing is really bad. The kick, drum samples are really bad. The style is totally outdated. It might come back, I don't know. And it's just like that, I don't know how to say it in English. In German it's like knarzt, like it's like a bass line that's just like... I love the effects. I think if you rework it and... I mean, okay, the style is just not, like, doesn't work. But I have to say that old stuff, I notice, is actually a lot more technical than the stuff I make at the moment. And I love technical things. The stuff I do at the moment is more pop driven, so it's more technical in terms of music making, lyrics, writing, and like the music is in the foreground and the lyrics and the vocal, and the instrumental is just underneath to support it. But I think I should maybe at least, once the studio upstairs is done and I have 100% time again to make music, maybe start a second project with like just instrumentals, just club music, very technical stuff, a lot of effects and rising sounds, and 5 minutes long and plus. I miss that a little. Not that I don't love the stuff I make at the moment. I absolutely love it. I'm 100% convinced by it, otherwise I wouldn't make it. But every once in a while, like going back and doing more of this kind of stuff could be a lot of fun and more music for everyone out there to enjoy. Let me know what you think. Should I start like a second project, and maybe some name suggestions? Thanks a lot for watching. Don't forget, very important, Friday, the new release of my new song, Due to You. I'll link it down below, the pre-save, and also the link where you can actually listen to it depending on when you actually watch this video. I'm very excited for this one. Probably one of my best songs. But anyways, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this episode of shitty old Jon Sine tracks. Sign out.